Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Nobody Listens to Me Anyway. I'm Clacky, and this is my podcast, which is available on Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, and all the audios are also uploaded to my YouTube channel. Are you following me on YouTube? You should. Or have you checked out my merch store? Clockwork Time Zone. You can get your own Clocky merch and be cool like everybody else. Welcome back. I didn't record an episode last week because honestly, let's be real, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out and I got a little bit distracted. This is my first ever time playing a Pokemon game, so I didn't know what to expect, and then I got brutally obsessed, so I neglected all of my life duties and my content creation and got a little bit far behind, but nonetheless, we are not talking about Pokemon in this episode. We are talking about the holidays because, well, Thanksgiving just happened and Christmas is around the corner. And I have some opinions on the holidays that some people might share, some people might not share, but I just like to complain and talk about it because, well, nobody listens to me. Anyway, Thanksgiving. My least favorite holiday. Well, okay, I wouldn't say my least favorite holiday, but I don't love it. Why? Well, I don't really like turkey, to be honest. Cranberries? Gross. Pineapple and carrot souffles? No, thank you. I'm not a big casserole girl either. I can tolerate a green bean, but I don't really like casseroles. Pie? Don't like pie. Don't like pie, and don't like pumpkin. So what do I eat? I suffer through eating turkey. I eat a lot of stuffing and mashed potatoes. Specifically, smashed potatoes. There is a difference between mashed and smashed potatoes, and if you don't know, look it up. And if you like mashed better than smashed, you are wrong. Smashed potatoes are where it's at, and some green beans. I'm really not a Thanksgiving food kind of person. It's never been my thing. I'm way more of a Christmas food person, but we'll talk about Christmas food a little bit later. So my family does the traditional classic Thanksgiving foods, turkeys, Thanksgiving stuff. Again, don't love it, but I eat it. And then the whole idea of the holiday just isn't my favorite. So Thanksgiving is a holiday about giving thanks for what you're most thankful for the year. And that is bogus to me. That drives me bonkers to think about that some people wait all year for this one mandatory day where they have to sit around a table and say what they're thankful for the year, and they're thankful everybody's happy and healthy. And yeah, I get the sentimental and the appreciation of doing it when we're all together. I'm like, I'm thankful everybody was able to make it to the holiday, and I'm so happy you guys are all here. That's great, but the idea of being thankful shouldn't be a holiday. You should be thankful for what you're given every day. Tell people you love them every day. Tell people that you appreciate the efforts they put in every day. If you wait, you're gonna miss the opportunity to tell somebody what they mean to you, and it could be too late. Appreciation is not a holiday. It is something that you should be giving out. Kindness is something that this world is seeming to forget about and should be given out way more often than once a year. And now I know that that's not necessarily like everybody only does it once a year, but the idea where they put their most thankful thing out, it just drives me nuts because I do my best to appreciate what I have every single day. And sometimes I lose sight of that and it sucks. But I don't want to wait for one day a year. I want somebody to tell me that I made a difference to them. I want somebody to say, hey, I listen to your podcast or I watch your videos and I'm thankful that they get me through the day. I don't need you to tell me that once a year. Tell me that when you need it. Tell me when you mean it. Because that means more than a mandatory assignment. It feels like school at that point where you're like, you must tell me your assignments. Everyone go around the table and tell me something about yourself. You don't know anything about yourself when they get around to you. You're like, I came to school today, and that's not information about you. I don't know. I don't know anything about myself. Be appreciative every day. You never know who needs to hear it, and you never know when it's going to be too late to say it. And then we can ignore the fact that the holiday itself is a white supremacist colonization holiday, and we're still celebrating it for some reason. But if we can ignore that, which I wish we could, but we can't because there's still a lot of oppression in this country, Thanksgiving shouldn't be celebrated because it's awful, the origins of this story. But, you know, let's pretend that's not part of today's conversation and just tell people you love them, appreciate them, give them all the love in the world. Why do you consume that creator's content? Tell them how much you love your family, your friends, who supports you. Be kind. Kindness is free, and it means the world to everyone, and can save someone's life, and can make your own day just by making someone else's day. Christmas! For those who celebrate Christmas, I adore Christmas. I'm big into lights, going to see Christmas lights, sipping hot cocoa, listening to Christmas music, watching some super amazing Christmas movies like The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, Claus, the new Netflix, I wouldn't say new, but the Netflix animated movie, absolutely fabulous. If you haven't seen that one, cried my eyes out. Classics like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all the claymation ones, Year Without a Santa Claus is coming to town. I love Christmas. I don't love everything about Christmas, but I do love Christmas. It's a nice holiday. I love the decorations. They make me feel like a little kid. I feel all nostalgic. You get warm and fuzzy. The magic of the holidays just brings some magic back into your life, and it's something that I'll never stop loving, and I can't wait till one day I can decorate my house like a gingerbread house so that every inch of it is covered in Christmas decorations and the outside is all decorated in lights and I can appreciate everything. But I don't have that kind of money, so one day we'll get there. But I do love Christmas decorations and Christmas activities. I also love my family's Christmas food. Way better than Thanksgiving, because for Christmas you have ham, not turkey. Ham is superior. Don't come for me. Ham is superior. My family is also Polish and Irish, so what we add to our Christmas dinner is my mother's homemade pierogies. It's a Christmas tradition at this point. We get together on a weekend, and yes, it takes an entire weekend, and a group of us will sit around making pierogies, homemade, dough filling with sauerkraut and potatoes and cheese every year, and we make so many of them that we can freeze them because we only make it once a year because it takes all day to make these pierogies. Absolutely love them. I love sauerkraut. Everyone who says sauerkraut's gross, you're wrong. Sauerkraut is fantastic. My family also adds kielbasa because of the Polish stuff. I'm not actually a big sausage person, but I'll have a little bit for Christmas. But I just prefer Christmas food. Far superior. And Christmas desserts are also better than Thanksgiving because you get chocolate cakes, red velvet cakes, vanilla, peppermint. No more of that gross pumpkin. No more pies. We get the real good cookies. Oh, cookies are superior. Christmas is superior in foods, but Christmas gift giving is pretty much the thing I want to talk about today. I do not have a gift giving love language. My love language is quality time, acts of service, and words of affirmation, physical touch. I cannot do gift giving. I don't like it. I occasionally find something that I'm like, oh, I want to give this to you, but that is on a whim. When it comes down to your birthday or Christmas, and all of a sudden you have this mandatory gift giving scenario, I buckle. I buckle under the pressure. My mom has been my mom for 26 years. Soon as I meant to get a gift for her, I don't know a single thing about this woman. I'm like, I don't know. She likes cats. No. Pink. Oh, I don't know. I cannot buy gifts for people. I love Christmas. I love getting presents as much as the next person, but I almost wish Christmas wasn't about presents because buying presents for people is so expensive and then so stressful on people who can't give gifts. And then when everyone else is exchanging gifts, and if you didn't bring one or you don't have one because you couldn't think of anything, then you look like a fool and everyone's judging you. And it's a whole stipulation that you have to be, everyone has to bring a present and it has to be. I don't like gift giving. I don't. I'm not a gift giver at all. And Christmas season stresses me out every year because I feel required to give people things, and I'm so bad at doing it. It's just, oh, it breaks me down to my core. I want to just celebrate the holidays and be like, oh, I love Christmas and it's pretty and we're all having fun. But then I have to give presents. And I know some of my friends would be like, oh, no, you don't have to. It's okay. I still love you. Like, you don't have. It's so ingrained in my brain from all the Christmas movies that I've watched and years growing up that I just have to give you presents. And if you say no, it's okay, I will still have to give you a present because now anyone else feel this way? I have this powerful stress when it comes to gift giving. I hope I'm not alone in this aspect. I might be. I still do it. Don't get me wrong, I still give gifts to everybody. I do my best, but I'm not very good at it. And also, even if I say, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And you say, hey, I want this new book, and I buy you that book, I will still freak out about giving it to you because I'm like, what if they were lying? What if they hate me? What if they were like, oh, I was hoping you would get something similar to this, but not the exact thing I said. I was giving you an idea. And then I freak out. I'm like, even though you told me exactly what you wanted and I bought exactly what you wanted, you probably still won't want it because it's not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'll never be good enough. What I do isn't good enough. And I just can't show my love in the right way. And you won't accept it. And I don't even know what point I'm making. I'm just screaming about the fact that I hate giving gifts. Gosh, I hope I'm not alone in feeling this way. But I do love the holidays. It's definitely a good time to see everyone. Although I know it's the mandatory thing and a lot of works now don't actually give people off on holidays as much, but it is the best time for me to see most of my family at once because everyone is so busy. So I do love and appreciate the time to get to see my family and see everybody. And I love all the warmth that comes from everybody around the holidays. I love spending time with my community, having movie nights with them, sharing stories, and just having a grand, jolly time with them. I really love you guys. I hope you guys have the best holiday season. You appreciate it, appreciate what you have. Tell everybody that you love them. Share what you're thankful for all year round. Give those gifts even if you don't want to. You'll get through this. I'll get through this. It's gonna be okay. Happy holidays, everybody. I will continue making podcasts. This isn't like my holiday sign off. But I just wanted to make a Christmas Thanksgiving podcast episode for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, nobody was listening to me anyway. So thank you guys. My name's Clocky, and I'll see you in the next video, episode, whatever. But for now, I'm clocking out. Bye.